11 Heart Fire, Day 27. Sanvin Lethri has become more and more agitated the more I try and convince him to abandon his quest to become a vampire. He is certain that vampires are the height of power, and that without this kind of power, he will be weak and worthless forever and his family will not respect him. I think he feels weak because his father Garissa is so strong. He did mention that a vampire named Merda was promising to make him a vampire. I should ask Fathasa if she knows anything about Merda. I delivered the potion of cure disease to Theldin Virith. Now I need to report back to Nemanda. 12 Heart Fire, Day 28. I waited too long. The Legion has surely rescued Dalamax by now. I have returned the ownership papers to Pulov Ten Heron and reported to him on what I found on the road near Pelagiad. I have acquired the ownership deed to the Erengard mines and am now in control of the place. "13 Heart Fire, Day 29, it's been a few days. I should probably check with Feldrello Sadri at the Balmora Temple to see if Sharn Gramuzgob has been charged with necromancy and I have earned my reward."
Okay, so I have plenty of things to do. Welcome back to the adventures of Shiayu Ashwing and friends, plenty of friends actually, because I'm testing a companion mode, so the more the better. And I had some problem recently with updates to the WC because there was some conflict between final updates and previous tweaking code. So finally we found where the problem, where the conflict was, and so hopefully things will work better now. Oh, a bad image. How can we dispose of it? Oh, this is another interesting mod which I keep on using even if it's old style MWSE without Lua, because it's a mod I called Alt. Because with the Alt key I do plenty of things, and one of these things is, in theory, I can make things like this disappear like I am disposing it, but I'm not really disposing it. I'm just hiding, disabling it, so this way it does not respawn immediately like all creatures do usually. So this way you can have the area cleared for a longer time. Because I don't know if it's always been like this, because it's been nearly 20 years, but I think there's always been this problem with respawning of creatures and leveled enemies. They do not follow what in theory should be the respawning period of 3 days. They respawn as soon as you leave the cell and come back, they are there. So it's a little annoying. You kill a lot of creatures, then you make a little stroll and they are back one hour after. It's not really. So this mod just gives you this way to disable the dead creatures, so they wait before respawning the usual 3 days, I think. And also sometimes you have to remove this dead creature, as you cannot activate your things and for instance get some loot, interact quest item. So you need to remove that creature, but without disposing it is often better in my opinion. Anyway, catch our breath. And these are all side containers, still good. Okay, so we have plenty of things to do, I think. So, one thing I like to do is resume the quest with the two ordinators. I think we need to finish the part, the Unrun Retribution part. I sort of get them lost, I think, but I should be able to recall them easily because we have a new standard mod for companions teleportation, and it's this one. Let me find it. The multi-mark and harder recall, and in fact I think this will be my standard teleportation mod because it's good enough to replace definitely the previous standard, which was Malayan teleportation mod, and this one works probably even better. Not only because you can tweak it as you like it, but it seems to be more stable. That's because it's using Lua, and Lua gives you better ways to store the list of companions and so on. So all in all, I recommend this mod to everybody who like to have some companions around or to quest without having big problems when some of your companions get lost and so on. This mod is good. I don't really like, for instance, limiting intervention spells or miscasts, but you can tweak it as you like. How many marks you can have, how fast the number of these marks can increase with your mysticism and so on. Pretty good. And using this to experiment with a bunch of companions, because I'm also testing this mod. And I think I have probably already over encumbered all my friends, so must find a way. Oh, and I have also installed this mod, which is wonderful, but makes me really feel guilty because this one showing an encumbrance bar, I think. So I'm always full like a pack rat, but this is a very recent mod. I don't remember the author. I think it's Virnet. Don't know the correct spelling, but it's a recent mod, Lua mod, and it showed this very very visible encumbrance bar, so you can realize you are always super carrying super heavy weights, a lot of things that you'd better give to your companions and so on. So until you feel also the inventory of your companions, you can just drop things. Anyway, let's see if we have some companion able to help us carrying things. Not sure about it. So this mod, in theory, I press Alt before activating, and companion nearby should tell me if they're able to help me carrying things, and they should take the thing. So hopefully, ooh, but I'm carrying some heavy things here. I don't think I had all. Oh, maybe this thing. Add raw. Yeah, I can put a lot of things here. So let me check my... Oh, that's the reason why I have been hit by some nasty thing here. Yellow tick, widow. Oh, come on. I need some cure disease, hopefully. Oh, and I discovered a secondary effect of one nice mod that I like much. It's a mod by Danae, which is applying a very simple but very smart idea if you have companions around it, to add some more radius to the shrine, cure disease and cure other things, standard spells that are used by the shrines. So you can cure yourself but also cure your companions that are around. Why not? It's very smart. Problem is that I found one of these spells used by the shrine is used also sold very often as a common disease adder, and if you make that with a large radius, it becomes something that you are not able to cast easily anymore. So what I think would be a better way is to replace actually this, make a copy of the spell with a bigger radius and make the shrines use that, while the original one remains to be used by vendors. So this way we have both things working, and probably I will do this little change to the mod. So Dana, if you hear me some way, I think it could work a little better this way, because as 90 points or 70 points cast an area disease, cure common disease spell is a little too hard for a standard low level player. Okay, having said that, I think we can still cure ourselves. Yeah. And now you should be able to carry things. Probably it's been this smart crowd giving me those diseases, because I think I'm using another mod which is increasing the probability of getting disease touching animals and so on. So okay, I want to try finding my friends and I think I can recall them, but first probably better to go where we are meant to go. And to go there, faster way is... Oh, by the way, that is a great place called the Cyber Dragon Inn. It's a very nice mod if you like quests and if you are someone who played Baldur's Gate and those great games, because it's full of citations about those kind of quests, and also
well, I find myself in pleasant
it's full
company.
of pretty
Please share your
ladies like
thoughts.
so plenty of quests to do in this mod. I played a lot of time, also showed it in streams, so it's a well-known mod.
I must say, I
called,
find you most interesting right now.
Sable
Please
Dragon
go ahead.
by Luto. And here is the Sable Dragon and the lady who I have no more my Zoom mod. I miss it, but it was crashing. I will try again if it works, but lately it was giving me big problems. Anyway, let's try and see if we can teleport back to Alvilotai. I think that's the next step. And we should go Dragonfall. But better to go first Alvilotai, because probably we must talk with someone there. Not sure about it. Anyway, I can't recall. So far, I think I am a level 11, and I can use 2 marks. All in all, I think it's not unbalanced. And this is the Star of Resdain, which is one of the places left behind by the one ninja mage, another quest mod, giving you multiple places to use as your home or as your teleportation hub. Pretty nice. And this is it. Alvilotai, I think. Or Cool, I don't remember. Cool, probably. Yeah. And so from here so this is the interaction between a standard necessities of Morrowind well and Ashfall. You can use it with both. And I'm trying also to use the necessities of Morrowind schemes.
That guy looks familiar.
With Ashfall, not sure, but I think I will be able to do also that sooner or later. But anyway, with the little tweak here and there, both mods can be played together, and it's not really problem because uh, they are playable when you feel your ashfall needs. You also refill your necessities needs, because I have some integration, so I can drop the same things, and more or less they work with both. And the same thing when you use a bedroll or a bed and so on. Anyway, I think I will try and get a bot to Alvilotai.
Someone should teach you some manners.
Not happy. And that must be some kind of pirate bot edit of another mod.
Hail, Breton. Do you need
I
something?
never played it.
Agent in laundry. You decide. How can I do for you?
Okay, so in theory, yeah, a lot of friends here. Let's say, I'm not sure it's a good idea to recall those two friends too, but I want to do that because I think they need to be some. Oh, they are no more there. I lost them. Oh, here they are, Ellen Landers. And where is Palval? Okay, these are the two
Short trip, long trip,
ordinators
you decide.
of the Rano Retribution quest. I hope they are still following.
Agent and legionary. How can I do for you?
Arriving, hopefully. Oh, bot is going to stop there. Are they following? Yeah, they are. Okay, let's try and go to our village. So we'll sort of cheat here, because I know if I use the scenic travel option, it's not only scenic, but it will cost me less money, because it's not sophisticated enough to make you pay more for your companion, because it's standard dialogue scripting. It's very limited.
ALD Vilathai.
So
10 gold pieces.
price is that, and it doesn't increase with the number of your companions. But with you, we could probably do something better than that rock. What I really like to do here is keep on improving this companion mod and make some general companion scripting, able to make this general companion able to follow while doing the scenic traveling. Because at the moment I have an MCA companion able to do this, and some of the more common companions like Julan and Shani, Constance. but it's not something working with a generic companion. So they just walk. They probably are water walking or flying, but they are able to follow.
I'm waiting.
One of them is still there.
You cannot escape the righteous.
Okay, let's see if they have anything to say. No? So I know I have to go to Dragonfall, but I was hoping to hear
How
them
wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
say something about the quest.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
No, he's going to Havish. And not where we want to go. Must find.
Hail, Breton.
I don't
Do
know
you
where
need
to
something?
begin. It is such an
You
honor to
cannot
meet you.
escape the righteous.
I was sure there was some captain to go to. To go to Dragonfall from here.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Not him.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
No, this is another mod.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Okay. Cool. Airmark. So probably the bot is from Cool. Okay.
Cool. 10 gold pieces.
I was thinking the bot was from here, but it makes sense because Cool is less far from Dragonfall, so it makes sense. Ooh, and I've seen a video very recently of the latest development of the distant view of MGI-X E, I think, or Open Morrowind, not sure about it, or maybe both, but they are planning to make shadows, so you see the horizon, carved horizon, you know, it's kind of, they said carved sword. We are going to have in Morrowind carved horizons. That's really, so we can extend distant view even farther, so we can climb the mountains and see the horizon more distant. Else we cannot really see the mountains from everywhere. I think it's a pretty good idea. I must say that a little too evident in this first video for my taste,
You
but
seek information,
nonetheless a pretty good idea. So I think this will be one of the new things
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
that will happen in a short time. Okay, so Dusa.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Okay, she's the standard one going to Dragonfell.
Never mind.
Let's see if our coordinator friends are telling us something. Because I know this quest I should have not abandoned them at that time, but I had probably something
Three
more,
blessings to you, veteran.
more easy to do, because it's not an easy quest for a low-level character. But they have nothing to say for now. One of them is still there, but let's see if I can recall him.
Ulikna.
He has nothing to say about the quest. So I hope when we reach Dragonfell they will have something to say.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Dear lady, how much does it cost to reach Dragonfell?
Dagon fell. 38 gold pieces.
They are still able to follow, just levitating and walking. Oh. And this is the new mod that I think is sort of Khajiit Pirates mod. Starting here the quest. And this will probably be the real test about having solved those crashing problems that they have recently, because traveling such a big distance with 5 or 6 companions following like this is going to stress your Morrowind installation a lot. And if it doesn't crash, it means that you are stable enough. But anyway, if I manage to make that companion mod work well enough, probably the next step I will try is to really add that script. Let's see what happens from you. Oh, the nice lady is reading a book. Oh, and we have great news also in the animation front, I think. Tests that has been made to finally be able to add dynamic animations to Morrowind. And I've seen some really impressive videos by Greta7 showing some riding mode for Woz, but with the real animation you can attach to the player to climb Oh, and we crashed. Talked too soon, too easy. I think that there will be great news about animation too. But I was probably pretending a little too much, strolling around with 5 or 6 companions while doing some scenic traveling with these 500 mods loaded or so. I think I reached my end of memory or crash in before being able to actually reach my destination. So not something I suggest. Keep your couple of companions, but don't try to go around with 6, 7 companions. Okay, let's see. We have a good save, all in all.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
Okay, so we are in our Velotai, and well, I think I'd better use another way to reach Dragonfell, as I've seen that they have those two ordinators don't have anything to say anyway, so can I go this way? Or is the botting cool? Probably. Yeah. Not here.
What do you want, Outlander?
Rith Ulikna.
Okay. So this is a sort of hub. instance, I have Elan and this. Okay, camp here. So Ella, Olin, Yashka. Yashka. Yashka is still trying to fight something. Okay. But anyway, we want to reach the Dragonfell, so need to find a way. On this teleportation hub, first I got the Azura retreat, because there's a shrine here. I want to show you how this Q spell works with the mod by Dana. You have a big radius, so also your companions may be cured from disease and things like this. Pretty useful. Better save. And from here we can go. We are near Talvos, but I think we need to go to reach Dragonfell. From here, probably to Ibonard. Yeah. Dragonfell. So this is another little house where one ninja used to live. We still have to find out, but for now we use these different places where she lived as our teleportation hub. So if you sound this hub with the hub you get from the Heavish Mage quest to restore the teleportation points like that one. I have moved it a little to be compatible with the super scenic Dragonfell, but in the original mod Heavish it was not so far from here, so these are these teleportation crystals that make you able to travel here also on the Mage's Guild. Anyway, this is where the quest, in theory the quest Andrano Retributions should continue. But they are not telling anything new. So maybe I have already some journal entry. Let's see.
Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Drovel Andrano. The Nariv. Sharn Gramazgov. Feldrello Sadri, the Order of the Inquisition will question the orc very soon. When they have charged her with being a necromancer, as I am sure they shall, the temple shall pay you your reward. Necromancers cannot flout the law in common decency. Feldrello Sadri, really? That tomb is close to Sidonin and raided too often by outlanders, novice. Your accusation is plausible, and gives me what I need. I can have the Order of Inquisition question her inside the Mages Guild building now. The temple thanks you. Return in a few days, and if we have charged her with necromancy, you will receive your reward. Andrano Retribution. Drovel Andrano has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrano, and Sharn Gramuzgob. I accepted Drovel Andrano's offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom desecrated his family tomb. My first action should be to visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn from Sharn Gramuzgob any information that I can on the locations of Anirn and Gorenia Andrano. I am to keep Sharn occupied until the temple's ordinators arrive to arrest her. Sharn Gramuzgob has gone missing from the Balmora Guild of Mages. I found a used potion of recall in her corner, but little else to go on. I should return to the temple and inform Drovel that we'll need to rethink our strategy. I have told Drovel that Sharn Gramuzgob is missing. He wasn't sure on what our next step should be, but told me the ordinators were en route to the Mages Guild. He suggests I meet up with them and decide together what path to take next. I gave Falval Sadris the potion left by Sharn Gramuzgob. Ajira of the Balmorum Mages Guild suspects that Sharn may have purchased the potion of recall for Nalcaria of Whitehaven in the High District of Balmora. The ordinator Falval Sadris has asked me to escort he and his apprentice to her shop.
There's a type he should be
Nalcaria
from.
claims that it was an orc known as Shargam Groshagdulg whom purchased the potion of recall from her. She says he's usually found loitering in the streets of the commercial district in Balmora. According to Shargam Groshagdulg, Sharn used a mark potion near the Silt Strider port in Balmora. I should check with the Strider's master and see what he knows. Sharn Gramuzgob has apparently made her way to Al Dirun. The ordinators and I arrived in Al Dirun. They suggested I check at the local Imperial fort to see if any there had seen Sharn arrive via intervention magic. After I've asked around there, I should meet up with them in the Al Dirun temple. The residents of the Buckmoth Legion fort say an orc matching Sharn's description had recently passed through and joined in with a trading caravan. Unfortunately, they couldn't tell me where the caravan headed. Falval and Ella should be done questioning the Andrano family member at the Al Dirun temple by now. I'll need to report what I've learned to them. Danoso Andrano told me that Falval and Ella had gone to question Bold Risa Andrano. Her house can be found underscar in the council hall. It's the easternmost home on the bottom floor, next door to the council hostel. Thanks to Bold Risa Andrano, we now know that the trading caravan Sharn purchased passage on is headed toward Margan. We're slowly gaining ground on Sharn Gramuzgob. Our best hope now is to take a quick trip on the Silt Strider to Margan and try to intercept her there. We've arrived in Margan. Falval said I should check with the local tradehouse master. If a trading caravan stopped by here, they would know. I've been ambushed by a pair of orcs at the Margan tradehouse. Mans Andas at the tradehouse in Margan says that Sharn left the town heading northwest. She overheard the orcs speaking about a passage named Dolurum that cuts through the mountains. I've regrouped with Falval and Ella. We should look for the entrance to Dolurum northwest of Margan. I spoke with the orc that was escorting Sharn through Dolurum. He told me that he saw her take a boat from Kuul headed toward Dagon Fell. He says she mentioned a man called the Raven who lives in a tower east of Dagon Fell. I learned about a cavern named Sud found on the western coast of Shiagarad. Something tells me this is the location of the Sharn's lair.
Okay, shall you rather journal? We now know that we're at the point where we learn about the name of the place where Sharn and her necromancer friends should be hidden, and it's a cavern named Sud on the west coast of Sheogorath. That should be not far. Let's see if we have some hint about it. No, but in theory should be something. We are able to find. Also, we did this quest already a couple times, so in theory. But let's try and see if someone here can help. Oh, you're out of uniform? Okay, if you say so. And this is some kind of not really a bug, but I still have to find a good working script of replacing the standard uniform script, because every now and then they forget you have the armor equipped, so you have to put it on again. Doesn't matter if you are the son of General Darius, they don't talk with you if you don't have your uniform on or something equivalent. Anyway, they don't tell us suit. No, they don't tell us where suit is. Okay, so let's try and find it. Do you have anything to say, Oliver? Justice? No. Ends? I think this is the way.
Mo. Ixi. Anna.
Wow, your game looks great. Thanks, Sarazi. It's a super modded test bed. If you see this thing running, it means that probably you can reach something very stable, because I still crash a lot, but considering how many mods I'm packing here, it's still some kind of miracle if I manage to play and stream for a couple hours without crashing. Okay, let's try. A good way to stress your installation, see if you have some problems, some incompatibility, and so on, is having 3, 4, 5 companions and trying some battle. Because this way they start fighting and shouting all together, and if something is going to crash, it is probably one of the way you can trigger crash, especially with the sound effects, voices and things like that, because they all shout together. And ooh, this is something dangerous. Look at this creature! Mix between
You will decide with your blood. Is made for fighting.
oh, still alive. And I love the small by hand sound, adding the arrows. Maybe there are other mods including this option in a more general archery overhaul, but for now
Throw up 10.
this is my sticking arrow mod.
Fool to fight me.
Like for instance, I know there's another super developed mod for interior sounds, but I still prefer the original one by Ham-chan, adding the sounds to the door synchronized with the exterior sound, because it does just that and it does it super well. So I have other mods for the sound. I am still playing with the MAO mod, the old one. Young sound. Okay, where could should be? That way? Let's see. Uh, 25 mods are nothing compared to what a good developed Morrowind installation can run. But it's true that it needs some practice to be able to make a good Morrowind setup with many mods, and especially to update this setup so you don't have to start playing every time you are updating any major mod, like when you have to upgrade for time you build updates and things like that. It takes a little experience, but there are tools that you can learn, and they usually can help a lot updating correctly, even in those kind of a little difficult changes. So it's not really so difficult. I think that from a certain point of view, compared to, for instance, modding Skyrim, Morrowind is still much more robust because you have less scripting objects embedded in the standard save, so you can delete a lot of things without big problems. Not entirely true if you are using some newer mods, because some of them use something similar, but all in all, I have always had less problems keep on using same old saves with Morrowind than, for instance, with Skyrim. Okay, so let's try and go this way. And we are mages, we can water walk.
Crave the Fila Fearling.
Let's see what companions can do it. Okay, so I think I have added to some of those companions water walking, probably to all in here. But anyway, you want to do a companion script, add water walking, add levitate, in my opinion. But water walking is something really
Escape the righteous.
and the most important thing is you have to add some water breathing to your companion, else they will drown, because they are a little silly like this. They don't go up trying to or maybe they try, but if you are in a cavern with low ceiling, they will probably die drowned if you don't give them some water breathing effect. And it's very easy to do. There's a scripting command, set water breathing 1. You don't need anything else, and your companion will be safe from drowning. Don't think it is the one. Sariti Ancestral Tomb. No, this is a tomb. I think Sud is in some kind of little seaside place. But don't remember exactly where. Probably we need to go.
Morrowind. Exceed. Honor.
Oh, failed casting.
Morrowind. Exceed. Honor.
We're here.
Lava beyond sea. Lava beyond sea.
No, I don't touch that diseased beast. And this place, I'm sure it's not Sud, but I'm curious because I cannot. I don't know what's there because I have the QQQBBB mod, which is hiding the name of things because I cannot know. I didn't visit it yet. And now I know, magically, I know that it's called Abimbas. I think that's a mod recently done, solving this kind of thing for tombs. A mod that is adding some Daedric style names for the tombs, for one of the tombs. It's a pretty nice idea. Problem is that it's one of those things that you do for everything, or just a little. But it makes sense that tombs would have this kind of signs, because they are a place sacred to the Dhammas. So
Exceed. Honor.
but I really love the mod by QQQBBB, adding this kind of exploration you need to actually understand what's behind the door. Also to discover what books you're reading. Oh, this is another nice mod by Michael Dark. I think that that's a quest to help a node there. This place is fantastic by night because there's plenty of pretty lights. And over there we can see one of the best Pilvani islands available. It's a super nice big island. And over there another great old mod called Tarma. It is basically a secret residence of the Emperor that you can visit only if you find a way to teleport there, and that's sort of big quest also there. And if I remember correctly, our target should be not far from here. In this little beach, little cozy beach. What's this? Oh, some firewood. And okay, time to save. Big experiment. Will my companions be able to get and carry this firewood for me?
Finally, something interesting.
So I will press Alt, activate, and Yashka tell us I'll take the firewood. That's great. So you can have your companion carry the firewood for you. Big interaction between mods. And that's possible thanks to MW Silvio. Ooh, another one. I think these strange creatures, strange mix between a Daedroth and an Orca maybe, are from the creatures mod, but I'm not sure. And it's not aggressive, but I fear that if you go at a shorter range, it may become aggressive. So
You cannot escape the righteous.
ooh, they are sneaking.
Finally, something interesting.
A darker. Oh, a brew. What will this be? And we have our friend. Oh, this is a snail from Water Life. And nobody is seeing these snails because there's a very old story about this animation that was causing some kind of error messages at the time because it's a very slow animation. Obviously, it's a snail, and there was a bug in the exporter of the animation, something like that. So it was giving this error because the animation was too slow. But luckily, since a lot of time this has been patched in the Morrowind code patch. So if you're using Waterlife, by default this is disabled to be compatible with super old Morrowind version, but if you have the code patch, you can enable the snails in Waterlife and you can see those beautiful creatures hanging around with the crabs and the rest of things you can find spawning around when you use the mod. Anyway, this is, I hope, the right place. Yes. Friends? Ready with your weapons? This must be a dangerous place. Oh well.
Throw up 10.
And as you can see from the message, there's also another super smart mod. Not sure the author, but it, probably Night Cascade. When you capture some better soul, automatically your soul gem are swapped, so there is the maximum efficiency in storing these souls. This is pretty great because previously you have sometimes these super pricey soul gem, and you use it for a very low level soul. Now you always find a way to fill your precious pricey soul gem with a powerful soul, because they are swapped automatically when you capture the soul. I'm not sure this is the right way, but okay, I will just use a little trick here. We'll check. Yes, this is the right way, because the door is coming from the mod, so I'm sure I'm using the right direction. Fence, we have a skeleton. Oh. It's lunchtime already? Yeah. So, where will we go? This way? Okay, let's see if my companion can find anything of use here. Probably she fine, yes. She has found something useful. Oh, these are sort of brooms. Anybody wants this lineware cap? Oh, chameleon potion. Oh, that thing is dangerous. So I think last time I've been here was low level, and the enemies also. There were many of them, many more in the original mod. I think I have reduced the number of these tough undead enemies, because doing this at low level, they managed to kill all my ordinator friends. So mod was a little too difficult.
Give up!
How are you, Alan? As you can see, Alan is not really super tough. We can heal him.
Morrowind. Exceed. Honor. Morrowind.
Oh, this is
Exceed.
follow.
Honor.
Okay, Alan, come here.
Athena Falino Varinarima.
It's mostly the other undead that are nasty. Hello. Come here.
Morrowind. Exceed. Honor. Morrowind. Exceed. Honor.
Anybody wants this steel day katana? They are busy fighting. Yashka. No good look in the skeleton. Come on, there's a katana here. Oh, maybe it's too heavy. Strange. She doesn't want the katana for some reason. I think I have the mod set to check for a value weight ratio of 10. So she should take it. Maybe some kind of bug. Okay, so she probably cannot carry it, and it's good that she doesn't take it, but probably I have some kind of bug still in what she's saying. I think she should say, no, I cannot carry it, something like that. I will try and fix this thing. But anyway, I like the mod because it's not only useful, it's also giving the companions a few of interaction. They feel more alive this way. Because a lot of companions have good developed dialogue, but some companions are simple, and adding this little dialogue when they tell you, no, I don't want to carry this, or oh, found this nice thing. It's really adding to the immersion.
The ash storms are a nuisance.
Can you carry this? Yeah, I take care of this bone lord. And she got the soul down. Good. So basically in this mod the nasty enemies are the bone lords. And if you are low level, better to come with plenty of companions. Oh, we need to... Hell Giant. I hope it is a common disease.
Morrowind. Exceed. Honor.
Athena Falino Varinarima. Athena Varinarima.
Already full. Okay. Friends, I need help carrying this thing. Oh, something heavy. Some kind of dead skeleton there. No, no, not the journal. I want to jump. Oh, that's pretty scary, but very scenic. And nobody is near enough to carry this. Come on, follow me here. Yashka, can you get this? Thank you. And about the latest version of MGEXE, I always use the wrong spelling for this. Anyway, a new release has been just done, but I'm still using the previous experimental version because I think the last version is adding some nice new features, but it doesn't have yet the 16 light limit increasing, and I think that's one of the best things done to increase the lighting, because raising that limit looks much better in interior caves and places like this. So maybe I'm not able to set it to work correctly with the latest version, but for now I'm still using this old version because it has the 16 light limit instead of the 8 standard one. But the rest I have updated, and now that conflicts are solved, both the Morrowind patch and MWSC viewer has been updated just very recently, and they work very fine. Oh, a poor Argonian slave here, and lots of fishes. Oh, if you want, you can disable the fish spawning in interiors in water life. There's a setting for that. But it's nice to use a spear. Let's see if I have a spear. Yeah. It's nice to if you manage to get your spear doing the thrust,
You cannot escape the
usually.
righteous.
But well, I have companion killing the fishes, but let me check if there's another one.
No, you can.
You get it with the spear, so you can when companions.
Come on, I'll give you a free hit.
When companions are not around. Okay. You can go up there, I suppose, or up there, or here. Oof. Go back this way. Let's see. Stamina.
Great Dathila Thirling.
That seems to be a door.
Fool to fight me.
Can't reach that thing.
You cannot escape the righteous. Die.
Oh, Alan and Yashka. Our heart.
Brith Likna.
Oh, not
Ixi. Ana.
Athena Falino Varinarima.
Yashka is
Ixi.
full of arrows. She have even a piercing arrow.
Ixi. Ana.
Poor Yashka.
On the preparation of the corpse volume 2, the skeletal corpse.
Not sure I can. Oh, they can carry also boots. Now she's saying, sorry, I can barely move, so I will not carry anymore. This is a setting. I can change this. So they keep on carrying things even when they are overburdened, but by default I think it's better to choose the one. Because as they cannot move anymore, they can keep following you if you have some mod or using the scripted for companions to teleport, but better to have them able to fight. And this thing is surely heavy. Ooh. I hope these are not trapped. Locked complex. Let's see if we can find a key. Ah, there's a key. There's a key over there. Up there. So this is also a pretty scenic cavern with a lot of mage tools.
The Song of the Alchemist's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, Part B by Moreover Soul.
Good loot.
Undergarments and toiletry all can be enchanted.
And as you can see, we are already good at reading Daedric.
Undergarments and toiletry all can be enchanted.
My Daedric skill should be pretty high. Where else? Oh, here it is. Anyway, I want to
The Song of the Alchemist.
take this. Let's see if they can use with containers. It's not yet perfect. Oftentimes you have first to open it using the player, then they can find the spawned level item. It depends on the container. Probably there's a way to do it on Lua, but something that works every time, not so easy. Ooh, a mage!
Throw up 10.
Dancer Orenia Andrano is dead.
Ooh, the quest is going on finally. We killed one of them, Gorinia Andrano. The bad part of the family. We cannot see her name because she's dead, but now, yeah, we can find something inside a robe, so we know she is the one. Ooh, nice ring. An amulet. And a flame blade. Let's see if my companions are able to get something from here. I think they are all encumbered. Ooh, they are able.
Reality is a prison meant to be escaped.
So if you don't know how to read Dedrick, you can teach your character how to do it. The more you read and the more you can translate it. Oh, and I want to try this. Probably I need Constance to have some chest. Hello, Prof. I see you now. I want to recall Constance because I think she has a couple of lockpicks. And what I'm trying to do is make the companions able to unlock things for you. In theory, she has also good security, I think. Yeah, she's not bad. So she should be able to try and unlock a chest. But it is super experimental, so he's also overburdened probably. Let's see. Yeah. So not sure she can. Let's try. No. Constance can here.
Let's go.
She is bored. She wants to chat. Let's do it.
I think you told me that you didn't get along with that family very well. Sounds interesting. Oh, come on. I'm sure you'll remember if you give it a try.
And so she is remembering this this way she used this spell with the nasty man, and she's using the same spell on you, but luckily we have been able to absorb or reflect it, but she has this kind of funny things, and I just love her. I think she's one of the best companion mods because she's fun and she's useful. It's not as big and complicated and fantastic like the Julian mod, but she's the one of my preferred companions. Let's see. Okay, so can you open this? No, she doesn't try. So, oh, but there should be a key somewhere.
Waters of Oblivion. Feel the Imperial influence.
And our dev skill is slowly
The Horror
increasing.
of Castle
Ooh,
XYR, a one-act
this
play by
is a
Bullet
good
Cole.
one.
Dramatis Personae Clavides, Captain of the Imperial Guard. Song of Sickness for a chance at divinity.
And we have plenty
For
of
the
spells
gods,
here.
I invoke this power. The ninth barrier cannot exist. Oh wait, it can.
Ooh, another ninth barrier.
Anchor yourself into the world and know all moments will soon be a memory. The dust of bones shall serve, then return to dust. The dust of bones shall serve, then return to dust. Storms and destruction to all foes. Long live the prophesized.
There's plenty of loot here. But I think all in all it's not unbalanced because you have to kill lots of skeletons and it's not easy at low level, and without companions it is even harder. Ooh, this could be useful.
Chinak's Fire and Faith.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
Okay, probably there's more loot hidden somewhere here, but we are already super encumbered. No. I wanted one of these potions. Okay, I have seen a key somewhere. One suggestion: as soon as you can, get some of these hawk show magic rings. They are super cheap and they are super useful. Get more than one of them when you find some mage selling them. They are really useful. Hot show rings. They are cheap, very cheap. But there should be a key somewhere. Not far from here. Yeah. A key hidden somewhere. Ooh, a ring. Maybe inside the chest. Okay. Locks the compact.
Row of 10.
Stay far from here. We must use... Oh, we are not strong enough. This can be difficult. I don't think I have a spell able to open that.
Great Daphila
I
Dearling.
did it. Can I risk touching it or should I use a probe? Haha! Trap to complex. So we will use the mage probe. Oh, nice book. Anybody can take this book? Come on. Okay, so I hope. Come on, come here. I know you are overburdened, but I don't want you to get
I am
hot
honored.
by
Truly.
the trap.
How
Come
may
on.
I help you?
Ashkan, come here. Don't be so. She's not going to. For some reason, she's not going to. Let me talk with her. Okay, I have to recall them some way. I don't want to punch her.
Rith Ulikna.
Yashka. Oh, she's not even here. Oh, yeah, she is. Right. So, she will stay there, hopefully. The other friends will follow. And we are free to use the mage's probe. Where we hit? All the same. A long-range trap. I hope there's the key here. No. No key, but 3 diamonds. And where is that key? Hidden in the skull? Okay, and this is the perfect occasion to use another great mod by Ham-chan. In theory, we can use it to move things. Pressing the grab key, I think. Yeah. Drop this. Drop that. I cannot see any key here. Okay. That's a gem. Oh, I seen it. The key is sort of floating because I removed the book, but here it is. So I have the key, should be able to open that chest.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
This calls for a subtle touch.
Not the right key. Oh well.
Crate da fila thirling.
This is really hard to open. We need high luck here, because I have a wild open spell, but it's very wild.
Crate da fila thirling.
Oh crap! Luckily the trap is not one killing us, just removing our stamina. Okay, so what's inside? Ooh, plenty of loot, but not so much, but enough.
Invoke with faith that thine enemies must be vanquished.
Oh, this is nice. 20 points. Not good. But this is. Anybody want to carry this? Come on, nice dwarven spear. Thank you, Alin. And I think we need to find another couple of necromancers. So this mod is big.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
Crate da fila thirling. Crate da fila thirling.
No. Okay, I want to find the other
A sincere
enemies.
welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
So we come this way. Maybe.
see you have great understanding. Welcome.
No other doors. Oh, some jam here.
Probably nothing.
Okay. Further potion. And I'm not able to find a different way, so probably oh, I have no more lights.
They are not me massive. You imp.
You're growing weaker.
And I must say these light spells are super scenic, but
The necromancer Sharn Grandma's gob is dead. Anchor yourself into the world and know all.
Hail your fate.
Roate!
Ooh. Not bad, we have been able to resist the nasty magic. But I like to get some kind of light. It's pretty dark here. Falling. No. Well, probably the companion would use a light with this dark.
Yes?
And so okay, well, this oh, and I want to show you this. So the mod is now working also with this kind of boiling pools. Okay, I had a message, Sean is dead, but I'm not able to find her. Unless she's that kind of skeleton over there. Now this place is not easy to explore with this low light. Over there. No, we came from here. Routing chest. Okay. Ooh. there's another one.
Fight, coward!
I'm out of potion. Nearly out of potion. Oh, finally we found that.
You cannot escape.
Throw up 10.
This one is nasty.
The necromancer Anirn is dead.
Woo!
We've slain all 3 of the necromancers. I should see Drovel and Drano at the Balmora temple to collect their bounties.
And they are teleporting away. Great mod. Maybe don't do the second part immediately after having done the first one, because the first one is designed to be low level because it's sort of in parallel with the standard quest. The second part you can do it after a while when you are level 10 or something like this, or 15 if you are playing with just the 2 ordinators, because there are some nasty undead here and also a couple of necromancers, so level 5 would probably be a little too difficult. But great mod. I think I will re-release it because it's not available anymore because it was incomplete, and I think Greatness 7 just prefer to remove it. He has no time to go back and finish it properly, but I like the mod, so I have spent some time tweaking it, so I think most of the problems should be gone. Just maybe pay attention to not try the second part immediately after the first one, unless you are level 10 or 15 or something like this. But probably I will make it available. Anyway, I think this is where we should loot.
Throw up 10.
Not this. The rest of things. In theory, there should be good loot here because it's the room of the boss necromancer. I'm trying to read this thing.
The dust of bones shall serve, then return to dust. The dust of bones shall serve, then return to dust.
Ooh, I'm so damn.
Anchor yourself into the world and know all.
Mode. Ixi. Anna.
Come on. I like to find at least one chest. which is not super closed. Oh, what's this? Staff. Ooh, a nice robe. And nice thing about waterfall is that every now and then you find a bottle with some water inside, so you can use them. Usually it's not a problem because you can drink also from potions, so it's very easy to get hydrated.
Anirn. I fear things are getting more difficult here. I may have to visit you sooner than expected. I will tell you more when I have more things figured. In the meantime, could you please provide some restocking? S.
And we have found a message from Sean. Want to show you what happens when you give some booze to Constance. Still doubt where is Constance.
Go ahead.
Masty.
Okay, I need to check. I have Shane and Sujana.
Go ahead.
Sujama.
And she collapses like this. And this is how I realized there was some big problems with latest MWSC version, because when I activated her to have a hub, it was crashing, and finally Chan discovered that it was a conflict with a similar patch that was done directly with the right memory code in a previous MWSC Lua mod that I had since that time. So the reason of the crashing was this conflict. But now everything works. Closed. I'm giving everything to Olin because... Oh. How it is that the one open chest, I'm not opening it. Okay. And probably there's even more loot hidden here somewhere, but I think for now I will stop. What this? Oh, plenty of ingredients and bottles. Okay, so we eat some bread. And then I save and stop here. It's been a long streaming all in all. I think I crashed one time or 2 times, not bad. Thanks for watching and hopefully see you next time.